2025 is going to be your year, and you have to make it your year.
It's not optional. It's not optional. You have to force yourself to strive this year in 2025 because time is running out. Every single year that you're wasting time, you're just putting yourself in a worse and worse and a worse position every single minute.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Focus. My name is Louis.
And my name is Jacob Rodriguez.
This is Focus, guys, where we need to stay focused to get anywhere in life. We're here every single Monday. Before we begin, guys, we are both entrepreneurs. I have my own videography business, and I also scaled up a fitness page to 100,000 followers.
And I run a Mexican restaurant corporation in the state of Connecticut that does over 8 figures a year.
Guys, 2025. How do you feel about that, Jacob? 2025 is just right around the corner.
You know why 2025 is a special number?
Why?
Because that's a Nuketown number, bro.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say it. With all this shit happening right now, that is dangerous.
Surprised. The Call of Duty map, bro.
Dang, that'd be crazy. And with all the drones and everything happening now, I don't like that.
I don't know, man. It's getting a little too close.
Listen,
math is mathing right now.
If they're going to throw a nuke, don't tell me about it. Just let me enjoy my life. And
just let it happen, bro.
Just let me disintegrate in the air without thinking about it.
Is it like Thanos or something, bro?
Well, that's it, bro. A nuke is going to be, you're going to be... You're going to blend in with the air immediately.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
2025, it's over. This is the last year.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. This is all you got, bro. Do you want to be that loser? No.
The reason I want to talk about 2025 is because every single year, this happens. People get motivated. This is the time where motivation is like at its peak.
At its peak, quite literally.
Bro, I'm pretty sure if you go to Google right now, motivation is like trending right now just because 2025 is around the corner.
Yeah.
And then a couple days go by and people forget. But we wanna sit here in this podcast, in this beautiful restaurant, this beautiful day, and remind you that you got places to be in life.
You got things to do. You got places to be.
Yes, and 2025 can be your year.
It will be your year.
It will be your year. Yeah, that's the type of mindset that you need to come into with 2025. 2025 is going to be your year, and you have to make it your year.
It's not optional. It's not optional. You have to force yourself to strive this year in 2025 because time is running out. Every single year that you're wasting time, you're just putting yourself in a worse and a worse and a worse position every single minute.
You're getting older. And bro, I'm getting older, bro. Every single year that goes by, it's like, damn, if I don't hurry up, I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna be 50 years old. And I'm gonna be still thinking, oh, I have to do something with my life. You don't wanna be that guy. You don't wanna wake up one day and realize you're 50 years old and then you're like, oh, I should be doing something with my life. No, you should have been doing something with your life. You should be doing something with your life now.
Yeah, simple as that. I think it's super depressing seeing people every single year. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to focus on this. And 2 weeks after, all their dreams, all their ambitions, all their goals are in the garbage. And it happens every single year. Every single year, I remember I heard somebody, oh, I'm going to be going to the gym every single day. And then it's like, you know what? New Year's is on a Thursday this year. I'm going to go till Monday. And then Monday comes and never go to the gym. Yeah. And so I remember we laugh about this all the time. Luis and I, it's like, oh, all these New Year's goers at the gym, you know, first day they're not there day two. Yeah. And like this last year, I literally felt nobody. I felt like nobody new was here at the gym. And at least at my gym, I felt like there was no newcomers for New Year's. Yeah.
Really?
And it's so strange because I remember every single year, like probably 2020, 2021, the gym was packed for New Year's. You couldn't fit a head from open to close. It was just so many people. I was going to the Edge in West Hartford at the time, and there was probably at least 400, 500 people in the gym.
Was that post-COVID?
That was post-COVID, yeah. Like the first year post-COVID.
Okay.
So it was, and even pre-COVID, I think it was like the 2019, it was packed. And so then after that, it just kind of started dying down, and people really didn't focus on their like fitness goals anymore, and their healthy, health goals as well.
Yeah. Dude, I think people are very comfortable with disrespecting themselves. And when you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, you're not showing yourself enough respect and you're not believing yourself. Yeah. This is why a lot of people just stop doing stuff Like right now, it's gonna happen again. People, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, then they end up not going to the gym. They don't go to the gym because they know they're not about their word.
Yeah.
So they don't have any respect for themselves. So they're just gonna keep lying to themselves. They're
And
not.
it's so normalized to lie to yourself and do
Yeah.
that. I mean, dude, 1 in 3 people are obese. So you have
Yeah.
to think about it. It's so it's normalized now. It's like, okay, you're overweight, whatever, get with it. Get with the program.
Yeah.
But in your thoughts, you're like, I don't want to be like this. I want to better myself, blah, blah, blah. And so take it from me. I've lost 60 pounds through my transition, through my workout, through working out in my fitness journey. And, at my peak, it was like 2020, 2021. I weighed 225 pounds. And then right now, I'm consistently weighing in at like 165, 160. So, dude, losing 50 pounds is not easy, but it takes consistency, it takes motivation, and it takes, determination.
Yeah. And you know what? We're not shitting on you guys, okay?
No.
We don't.
Definitely.
Everybody decides whatever they want to do with their life.
Yeah.
We want to really just motivate you guys to do something different because I know that deep down you want to do something better. You want to lose weight. You want to feel healthier. And if you go to the gym and you start to do these things, you're going to live longer.
Yeah, I mean that's from the fitness side. I think also like one thing that's super important is that people are like, oh, I'm waiting for the perfect time to work out. I'm waiting for the perfect time to open my business. And you have to understand there will never be a perfect time. There
No,
will never be a perfect
absolutely
time
not.
for you to start anything. The perfect time is now when you have it in your brain, write it down and get to work. Simple as that. Stop wasting time. And 2025 is a year you really have to switch the switch. So last year, I think literally around this time, I told Luis, I said, Luis, my goal for 2024 is to start posting more on my social media.
Yeah.
At least once a week once a month, I told you. And dude, now we're posting like every 2 days.
Yeah.
And
Every single day we're
every
posting.
single day we're posting. And I started posting more on my personal social media. And dude, I mean, that's been a huge thing for me. And, fixing my public speaking, fixing my speaking over the camera, that was one of my goals for 2024, and I completed it. And I'm not even close to where I want to be at with that, if you understand. Like, I'm not the best speaker still on camera, but I know 2025, by almost 2026, I'm going to be 3 times better than what I am right now.
Yeah.
And so I think you just have to kind of get to work, stop wasting time, and really focus on what you really want to do and start doing it.
Yeah. Earlier you said about, just don't ever wait for the perfect time. I want to make an example for that because I know a lot of people always like to leave the gym for Mondays.
Yeah.
That's a popular day to start the gym, Monday.
Yeah.
Don't-
That's the busiest day in the gym.
And also the busiest day, but
Yeah.
stop leaving the gym for Monday. If you decide in this moment that you want to start the gym, go now.
Yeah.
What time is it? Just go now. Why do you have to wait till Monday?
Yeah.
Stop leaving things for another day. Do it now.
Stop making excuses. I think, I see so many people. It's like, okay, prime time is 5 p.m. at the gym, at least like at a commercial gym that I go to. You go to a private gym,
peak
so it's
time.
different.
No, I know what you're talking about, though.
Peak time is
It's
5 p.m. at the
crazy.
gym, and so it's crazy. But even then, dude, like if that's the only time I have, I go at that time. And typically I go early in the morning or late at night, but like sometimes there's some days like I just have to fit it in at 5 p.m., but I have to go,
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Even if it's peak time, I have to go to the gym. And so that my mindset's like, if I don't go to the gym for one day, besides my rest day, I just can't function correctly. And that's because the mentality that I have is that I need to be goal oriented with my fitness goals, and I have to achieve that. So the only way I can achieve it is by being consistent and being determined inside the gym and going every single day.
Yeah.
I go 6 days a week. I don't know how often you go.
I go 6.
Yeah, 6 days a week as well.
Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday, same as me.
And then, guys, we're mentioning the gym a lot because this is how you start anything.
Yeah.
We have businesses, but the first thing we ever even did, I'm pretty sure we started working out. And through working out, you learn a lot of things. But to get into the business, there's a lot of we talk about this in all the podcasts. The business and gym have a lot in correlation.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think consistency wise, the gym really translates to your personal life and your business life. And at least me, I remember when I started working in the restaurant, it's so similar because the restaurant is you're doing the same things over and over and over again. In the gym, it's the same thing. You're just doing the same things. You're deadlifting every single other day. You're benching the same. You're doing everything the same, but you're kind of fixing your technique. And so that's the same thing with the business. You're doing the same thing every day, but what can you do to better your business?
Doing something better every single
You
day.
know? And so it's like, okay, I'm serving my guests every single day, but what can I do to make the experience better? What can I do so people are more satisfied by the end of their meal? And so that's kind of the things that have translated from gym to business. And that's translated to me making more money and my staff making so much more money.
Yeah.
I have, thank God, servers and bartenders. Dude, they make over $10,000 a month.
Damn.
They make over $10,000 a month because they're
That's
just
crazy.
killers, dude. They're killers. And, that's peak months and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even like that, there's no degree. Some of them don't even speak the best English, yet they make $10,000 a month.
Or not even people who went to college make that amount.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have any degree and stuff like that, but they really kind of perfected their craft. And so, say, bartender has their same clientele every single day. So their clientele only goes when he's there.
The regulars
So he'll
are-
be working
yeah.
those 40 hours a week, or maybe 42, 44 hours. But then he'll have those same clientele every single day that just go for him. And, he's had to work really hard to get those clienteles. But I know of people that made over $10,000 inside the restaurant in 1 month. And that is just ridiculous.
That's insane.
That is
I
ridiculous.
didn't know that.
And so the thing is, like, imagine that. That benefits me for sure because I'm having loyal clienteles coming into the restaurant, loyal guests coming into the restaurant for my specific staff member that I have. And so that's why I always strive personal growth inside the business. And I tell everybody, always work on yourself, always try to improve yourself. And like this last week, we had a goal coach. No, not a goal coach. I forget. Inspirational coach come inside the restaurant, and you kind of try to motivate the staff and tell them, like, what do you want? What are your fears? What is this? And then kind of get to that next step and that next level so my staff can really go up. Because honestly, it's a team effort. And if my team is down, I'm down and the business is down.
Yeah.
But if my team is up, I'm up and that we're all up. So the whole thing is, all in correlation together. And I think it's super important that you recognize that.
So, guys, coming into 2025, make a list of things that you want for this year. What are your goals for this year?
Yeah.
And if one of your goals is like, oh, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, or I've always wanted to start an Instagram, start doing that. Yeah. Write all these things down and start tackling it throughout this year. And at the end of the year, go back to it and read it. And you're gonna realize how far you went.
Dude, no, seriously. I think every single year you should write down what you want. And obviously have some realistic and unrealistic goals in there. And be as ambitious as you can, Be as ambitious as you can. If you really want to open a business, just put it on your list. I want to open a business. If you already have a business and you're doing $1 million in sales, be like, I want to do $3 million in sales this next year. It might be, pretty hard to get there, but it's not impossible. Nothing's impossible in this world. And so honestly, just put ambitious and then put some realistic ones in there, obviously. So it's like, I did $1 million in sales. Realistically, I want to get to 1.3, $1.4 million in sales this next year. How will I get there? And then, obviously put that big number on there, 3 million.
Yeah.
And just be like, you know what? I'm going to get there. That's my final goal there.
No, shoot for the stars. Shoot as high as you can. Remember, in life, you go as far as your mind goes.
No one's stopping you but yourself.
Exactly. So the more you're able to think, the more you're able to manifest, the further you'll be able to go in life because you know it's possible. And realistically, there's a lot of things that are possible. People are making ridiculous amount of money. Like, you have no idea, guys. $1 million a day is possible. People are making that. That's, for some people, it's actually one of their slow days.
You know what I really analyzed from other CEOs and like the best CEOs is that no goal to them is, unattainable now. They're like, okay, my goal is to become a politician. They'll become a politician, dude. The thing is like, you think like, okay, you're a business owner, to become a politician, that's impossible. The most ambitious people don't think anything's impossible. And they say, you know what, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a challenge, but I will get there. And these are the things I need to do to get there. And so they'll do their research and then start doing the work. Stop worrying about, doing the research and like, oh, I searched up markets here. I did this, I did that. And then just kind of overthinking every situation. Just stop overthinking. If you have the opportunity to do it, go, get started, and start making that money. honestly, it's not easy. It's never going to be easy. And when you think it's going easy, that's when things start going hard. And so you have to always have the mentality of being hungry. Always be hungry. Always strive for greatness. Always strive to be better.
Dude, and the reason those people are able to think that they can achieve anything is because they have broken so many goals throughout their life that you're gonna get to a point where you know that you are on top of the world and you can do anything. So the moment you stop lying to yourself and start getting stuff done, the more your mind will expand, the more you're gonna believe in yourself, the more you're gonna realize that, wow, I can really do anything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
And that's when you're gonna start seeing life from a whole different reality.
Hell yeah. And like Luis said, stop disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting yourself when you lie to yourself. So stop lying to yourself and telling yourself, oh, I'm going to do this, do this, do this, and then never do anything. You're disrespecting yourself completely. You're disrespecting your whole heritage. You're disrespecting your whole bloodline.
Yeah, everything.
By lying to yourself.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like, can you believe that, the whole US started with trees and rivers and rocks, and look at what it is now.
Yeah.
No, I could for sure tell you that the Pilgrims never thought that anything could be like this, but it's become this, and so you have to be ambitious. You have to really, like I said, not lie to yourself and try to put goals in front of yourself. But people were able to discover this country, come on a boat, cross the Atlantic Sea, on a wooden boat, shitty boat. And get over here from Europe and found this new country. So the thing is, like, you have to be as ambitious as you can, because that's something that's lacking in our generation. And I want our generation to be the newcomers, the ones that come up with with all the new items. I think AI is something huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
AI is changing the world right now.
Yeah.
And so I can already imagine AI in 10 years. It's going to be so normalized. It's going to be the new iPhone. And so the iPhone. Right now, it's so normalized that everyone has an iPhone.
Bro, AI
I don't know if you know, 60% of the U.S. has an iPhone. That's a monopoly. I don't know if you know, but a monopoly in the U.S. is anything that's over 50%. Yet the iPhone is at 60%. So 60% of the population inside the United States has an iPhone.
So what about the other half? Androids?
No, I mean Android, Samsungs, whatever they have. But like the thing is, like, dude, they just took over, and it's so normalized. And so I think AI in our new generation is going to do the same thing. And so, 2020, what became normalized? Uber Eats, DoorDash, all these situations. And honestly, take advantage of the poorest of situations when the economy's at its worst. I think our economy's at the best right now it has ever been, and the most people are spending the most money, but the least amount of people are keeping money inside their pocket. And so you have to think about the same things. Like, okay, you know what? People have less money right now. The economy is peaking, but what can I do that changes the world? What can I do that changes the country? What can I do to help people have an easier time in life?
Yeah.
And those are people that become billionaires.
Yep, those are the
because
people, yeah.
millionaires are people that have good products. Billionaires are people that change the world.
Yep. Bro, AI is 100% like not just change the game, but I feel like AI in the future is just going to be like its own person.
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be robots too with AI.
Dude, it's getting ridiculous. I 100% is going to be like fighting in wars and everything. It's going to be doing so much, and it's getting really crazy. But that's a business opportunity for you guys. If you really want to make some money online, get into AI. AI could do a lot of stuff. It could help a lot of people solve a lot of their problems. And if you could solve people's problems, that's when you can start making some money.
It's very competitive, honestly. It's a very competitive spot right now. But
everything's competitive, bro.
I use AI in my restaurant.
Yeah.
I started writing my employee manual using AI.
Oh yeah.
So I just put in my AI. I was like, okay, ChatGPT, I want to include this, that. Okay, and then write an employee manual draft for me, and then I kind of looked it over, edited things, changed the wording on specific things, and I remember I handed it over to the lawyer, and the lawyer was like, "Who wrote this?" I'm like,
yeah, I did.
Yeah, we did, yeah. and so they're like, wow, it's impeccable. and so the thing is like, yeah, you have to. That's the power of AI nowadays. If you think you're not replaceable, just wait a couple years and you'll be replaceable. And so honestly, you have to make 2025 the year you take advantage of it and you don't become replaceable. And because in 10 years, I believe pharmacists won't have jobs anymore because AI and Amazon are taking over. So you won't need pharmacists. You won't need maybe construction workers. I don't know. Do you have to get to the point where you are not replaceable? And so how do you do that? By making yourself the best and offering a product that is the best. And so, people have done it very various different ways. People have their own insurance companies, but I believe the restaurant, you could never replace a human being. And I don't know if you've seen, but there are restaurants with like little
The AIs,
carts and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
The
yeah.
carts,
The
and
robot,
the robot, and they'll
Yeah.
take your drink or food. But that will never be the same experience as another human being serving you your food and your drinks. So the thing is like I believe that restaurants are a great opportunity for you to really peak, and it will be a job that will never be taken away from humans. But always have the mentality of individualizing yourself
Yeah.
and getting better.
2025, guys, is it's the beginning of the year, and we really have to. Well, it's coming up, and we really got to be about it. Stop lying to yourself and start believing in yourself, and be a man of your word.
Don't make your bloodline regret having you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think our generation, Gen Z, is probably the most ambitious generation ever, and I think with social media,
Or potential, with the most
with the
potential.
most potential for sure. And I think we have everything at our hands, everything at our fingers. But what do you do with it? Are you going to do it? And so I believe 2025 is the year that you guys succeed. We're going to succeed even more. And this story is going to be talked about in 20, 50 years.
Yeah.
I think that was a great part. I don't know. I think we should wrap it
Yeah,
up
right there. Well, guys, for 2025, grab your notebook. Start writing your goals down. Start tackling them, and be a person of your word. Start being that person that you always wanted to be, and then by the end of the year, you're gonna realize how far you've come.
Yeah.
So, if you come this far, thank you for watching. We hope to see you strive and do something better. Right? Stay focused. This is the whole point. This is the whole reason we named the podcast Focus, is because it's the number one thing that you need in life in order to achieve anything.
Yeah.
Once you have that focus, bro, it's over.
Game over.
It's game over. Well, thank you so much, guys. We will see you on the next podcast. Stay focused, please, and we'll see you before 2025.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Take care, you guys.
Peace.
Peace.